Turn that up a little bit. Come on now, we need some energy in this post-lunch crowd. Looks like we got some confusion on the EKG. How to spot the new kids on the block that been proven. Diagnostic about who is and who is not. Blocked with coronary occlusion, so the scary conclusion. Doc's been using only ordinary rules in diagnosing a STEMI. Not trying to solve trouble, but time is hard. Muscle sensitivity's low. You're gonna miss too many. You got your classic millimeter criteria, so add this series of patterns to your atlas to match the massive posterior, inferior badness, the subtle anterior, and others that you can't miss. Like emergent caffeine, let bundle is stop. Just apply Scarbosa, gotta know this off the top. See the ST segment's importance is how it lines up in accordance with the QRS forces. It moves towards it, that's called concordance. If the deflection's discordant, that's the opposite direction. For concordant, ST segment changes that tape. Treat it like a normal STEMI, cath lab activate. For discordance, recognize it's not the absolute ST change, no, it's more rational. It's how it compares to QRS amplitude. Forget the magical one box, it's more mathematical. The actual ratio is 0.25, so if it's shorter than 1/4, you're fine. But if it's more than 1/4 of the QRS size, that's not normal. Stat catheterized, cause that's a real STEMI. Yes, that's a real STEMI. Sorry, but that ECG is not pretending. Well, won't those ST segments just please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up, cause that's a real STEMI. Yes, that's a real STEMI. Sorry, but that ECG is not pretending. Well, won't those ST segments just please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Next one got some difficulty to spot. New right bundle with left anterior fascicular block in a particular spot. That both bundles get knocked by left main proximal LAD clot. For simplification purposes, for your interpretation, that's a new right bundle, left axis deviation. Next one beyond the basics, one of my favorites, anterior amide, benign repolarization, calculated equation. To differentiate them, download the application, plug in the calculation, and mine's got a higher ST and V3, a small on V4, and a longer QT. Now, see this in your memory of LAD amides, about 2% of being entity called the winters, precordial leads, upsloping STs, into peak T's, it'll poke you like a splinter. And in those same leads, ST segment depression, where they're normally elevated, the opposite direction. So together these two, depressions and peak T's, so you know what to do. Next time you see these, say that's a real STEMI, yes, that's a real STEMI. Sorry, but that ECG is not pretending. Well, won't those ST segments just please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up, cause that's a real STEMI, yes, that's a real STEMI. Sorry, but that ECG is not pretending. Well, won't those ST segments just please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Now with the high lateral amide, changes are subtle, can still be large infarcted heart muscle when the voltages in AVL are met tiny and those ST segments elevated just slightly. I mean, even a little bit is likely a semi-equivalent if it's with this reciprocal change. Up in AVL, down in 3, simple and plain, and vice versa. Inferior wall, just reverse it. First you'll see AVL T-wave inversions. You wait for a whole millimeter, it might burn ya. I'd like to turn your attention to AVR, the forgotten lead. You're up there, but otherwise depressing. Lots of leads, it means blockages in 3 vessels, or possibly a left main, a prox LAD. Either way, man, they got disease, and you got to see the lesion with angiography. And you should probably avoid plavus. His chances are high that they'll need a cabbage. Now, finally is the posterior STEMI. Just one simple lesson, V1 through V4, see reciprocal reflections. Q's become R's, elevations and depressions. T-wave inversions are up right now, so you want to see it better, turn it upside down. Now with posterior leads, I'm not messing with the stuff, cause even a half box not sensitive enough. All it takes a high level of suspicion. A typical 12 lead pattern here is sufficient to say that's a real STEMI, yes, that's a real STEMI. Sorry, but that ECG is not pretending. Well, won't those ST segments just please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up, cause that's a real STEMI, yes, that's a real STEMI. Sorry, but that ECG is not pretending. Well, won't those ST segments just please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. These are STEMI equivalents, which the definitive treatment is to get them in the cath and in and this can make all the difference. Press play and start listening. This way you can stay fresh and be great like Lake Michigan. STEMI equivalents, which the definitive treatment is to get them in the cath and in this can make all the difference. Press play and start listening. This way you can be great and stay fresh like Lake Michigan. You can check out some other educational rap videos on this website. Thank you.